What's up, everyone? We are ending our Baja trip and making our way back to the States.
We've been down here for about 3 months, and we're finally heading home to prepare for our journey up north to Canada this summer. A lot of people have confusion when they're crossing back into the U.S. We're going to show you, hopefully, how to get through it easier by crossing through Mexicali East. The biggest thing is you want to make sure you enter from the east side of the border crossing and not the west side. If you come in from the west side of the border, Google Maps is going to try to take you through the Sentry Lane, which you do not want to do. Make sure that you route yourself through the east side. You'll turn right as you're entering the border crossing, and you should have no problems from there. We will find out today. Another thing worth noting is as you're getting ready to cross into the border, make sure you have your passport ready to go, driver's license, registration, anything they may need, anything they may ask you to present. The more that you have ready, the faster the process will be and the quicker you'll get through the border.
We have no idea if they're going to search us. It's anything like the military checkpoints. Sometimes we were waved through the military checkpoints, and sometimes they wanted to look thoroughly, so it'll be interesting to see what happens.
At least we won't have to speak Spanish.
So 3.3 kilometers, making it right. And you can only do so much with Google.
Yeah.
All right, 700 meters.
Not that late.
Yes. Before a gas station. Before the OXXO, or right at the OXXO.
Got it.
Right. Do we make a right? Are we allowed to make a right at the stop light? Every road is bumpy here.
I'm sending it.
I know, there's a lot going on.
Motorcycle just came off the curb.
Oh my gosh, this is so bumpy. Okay, 6.6 kilometers, and we go towards the right.
Oh, I remember how bad this drive-in was. So it makes sense why Google Maps tries to take you around the west side, because you stay on the highway longer and you avoid all of this garbage, but going this way sets you up better for the border crossing.
Yeah, and also it says similar ETA, so Google probably tries to get the fastest route, and if for whatever reason that's fastest, it's gonna just take you there. Oh my. Also, another thing to note, you might want to go to the bathroom because we have no idea how long this is gonna take. That guy was tilting hardcore. Okay. That's okay. 300 meters, make a left. Okay, so we are 5.7 kilometers until we get to the pin, and that's gonna take us.
The pin's just before the border crossing, and then we just gotta stay right, follow it straight in. Once we make that right turn into the border, we're expecting to see barriers on our left, and that's what divides Sentry Lane from where we are. So that's why it's so important to enter from the east side like we are. The reason we have an idea of what to expect, we're expecting, is because we looked at Google Maps and it looked like there were concrete barriers, and if we were coming from the west side making a left, it looked like there would be no way to get out of the Sentry Lane. So after some friends had some issues at the border crossing, we just studied sat maps, and this looks like the solution. You know, it's Mexico. We might show up and it might be completely different than what it looks like. So just be ready to roll on the fly. We'll see what happens today.
We'll also drop the pin in the description just so you guys have an idea, and then you can obviously see the screenshot here that is showing you the direction that you should be taking.
Also, watch Google Maps. We've had Google Maps change the route on us multiple times in the past. So if you have a buddy, a partner with you, make sure that they stay on top of checking your mapping to make sure that it's still taking you the correct direction. We're really close. I remember this.
It says 1.5 kilometers to the pin.
Exciting.
Okay, so this is...
Is this our pin?
Yeah, this is our pin. Okay.
Of course we can't see because there's a freaking semi-truck.
Okay, he's gone. And up ahead is going to be
Our turn.
our turn. So now we're done with Google, and the rest is up to us. All right.
I see the sign.
Yep, this is exactly
Yep.
what we need.
Exactly what we says Sentry straight, camiones and autos, so trucks and cars to the right.
And that's where we're
going
heading.
Right.
Yeah, it's interesting.
And it's closed.
What? What do we do?
We can't go under that sign. Alright, we don't have a choice.
Okay then.
It's the only way in. Bueno? What should I say? Gracias, amigo. Okay, so we're still where we should be because right next to us is where we should have turned in. So we're good.
So that is blocked off. That is what typically people and I've seen gone through.
I had a feeling that that was going to happen too. So this hopefully is Sentry Lane. We should be good here. Local helped us, so we should be good.
I mean, if they blocked it off, this is the only way to get
Exactly,
through.
we're fine.
It has to be.
So it's 9:15 right now.
We'll see how long this goes.
So on our left is where we got our initial search when we entered Mexico, and that's where the FMM office is also. Yeah, we're good.
This is so weird.
Yeah, I think that they purposely do this to screw with us.
They waved us through, so this must be the right way.
I mean, we're committed now. We can't get out of here.
No, I'm pretty sure it's you know.
Yeah, I think we're good. It's just nerve-wracking because there's no clear instruction. I had a feeling that that lane was going to be blocked off and we were going to have to figure out something. We got a booth. Are these Americans?
So we got stopped.
They just asked to see our passports.
Yeah. And then he recommended to go towards the right so that we don't go through the yellow things.
Holes. It's a little tight, but now we don't have to worry about height restriction. It says that's 9 feet tall. We're definitely taller than 9 feet. And now we're going into the car and bus lane, and that's probably where we'll get searched.
Right. And
We're here.
obviously not going to film their faces and get into their space, but we'll tell you what happens. So they asked for passports, asked where we were going, where we came from, what
Asked
we were
me to remove
doing.
my sunglasses.
Yeah.
Totally cool with that.
Here's the next process.
I wonder if we're even going to get searched.
I don't know, it might be
I feel like
process.
if they wanted us to be searched, we wouldn't be right here. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that we're through. I see California sign up ahead.
Really?
Yeah.
So far, this has been a really easy process.
What I expected.
Straightforward. I mean, besides having that whole road that we thought we were going through
Blocked.
blocked.
And barely being able to turn into it because the barricades were so tight and
Yeah.
the local moved the barricades for us.
So if you're large, that is going to be a stressful turn if, for whatever reason, that lane is blocked.
It's actually funny, but it would have been easier to come from the west to turn left into that.
crazy. So what time did we go through? 9:15?
9:15.
So it's 9:24 so far.
I think we're done.
You really think so?
Yeah.
It's interesting because nobody's looked at our FMM at all. Like, not even once.
On the whole trip. Yep, we're done.
Really?
Yeah. I guess we're not even going to get searched. I think we're done.
Okay.
That was easy. 10 minutes.
We also left really early. Our camp spot was what,
2 hours from the border.
away from the border. So we wanted to be as close as possible. Woke up at 5:30 and started rolling at like 6 a.m.
The military checkpoint outside of San Felipe, they actually went through the check. That took a little time. Just make sure that you get there. I feel like if you get there before 10 a.m., it's going to be really fast.
We got 2 hours until
Stop
we get
sign.
to Palm Desert. Oh, instead of Alto.
Yeah. Welcome to California. We're home, baby. Woohoo!
That was an easier process than going into Baja.
Way easier.
The didn't look at anything. We expected them to go through our food and
Yeah,
all
well, I thought
that.
we were going to get pulled over and they were going to do a super thorough search. But also, you be respectful to the border officers. You're probably going to have an easy
So
time.
I'm going to interrupt you because we're going to take the 7 north.
Yeah.
So you're going to make a little roundabout. 0.2 miles, making a right to the 7 north. And we're going where all that
Cool.
traffic is.
All right. Successful Baja trip.
Wow. We were in Baja for nearly 3 months. Now we're back here.
Womp womp. Oh, I remember the nervousness going into Mexico. We didn't know what to expect. All the horror stories. And we didn't have a single issue the whole time we were down there.
Well, we hope that this helped you in some way. I definitely watched other videos online on YouTube to try and help us with this process. So let us know and maybe we'll see you down the road.